All right, let me get this thing figured out. Here we go. Here you go. All right, hang on. I gotta move this so I can. It's not as lit. It's pretty light. You can see the cow. Let me get it where it's perfect. There we go. There we go. Now we get to see everything. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I got this thing just positioned just right. There we go. All right. Just got back from being riding at Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And you see the title. So what happened is, well, first off, I whacked my head like really bad right there. Like you can tell it, man. I got a scar. Yeah. So what happened is, you see the title. The Kawasaki has a bent steering cable. Let me get this where it's a little bit better. I'm not feeling where it's at. I'm looking in two different spots. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Uh, so what happened is, a couple days ago, the steering cable got bent on the Kawasaki SXR 1500, so you could not turn right. And then I messed around with it for a couple hours yesterday trying to fix it. And we went to Silver Lake. My dad went with me, and yeah, it got even worse. And I checked about getting parts, and all Kawasaki parts are not shipping to like the end of this month, of not this month, September. So there's no way of getting one. I found a couple places where I could get one, but the whole trip goal for coming here was to ride the stand-up, and it's disappointing. But the cool thing, I got the Yamaha with, so it was cool. I went riding. I was at Lake Geneva, and there were some subscribers out there, so we were ripping around. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. And so just literally got home to my parents' house and set up the live stream. I haven't had dinner yet, and we got both the skis in the background. Well, no posting telephone numbers, man. That is not a smart thing to be doing stuff like that. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Yeah, no, it's been like really stressful, and I called every local dealer in the area. Nobody had, obviously, I knew nobody had the steering cable. And then I called Riva Racing. They couldn't get anything out. Oh man! So I found eBay is like my only best bet to get this steering cable. I haven't checked if they can ship it out fast enough, because I'd like to get it done before I head back from my trip up here. It was kind of like I hauled both skis not ride the Kawasaki. It's really kind of frustrated right now. Yeah, there's like, I did it in my parents' house, and I figured just to do it out here because they're making dinner soon, and I got my dogs here, and everybody's a little noisy. So, and hopefully there's mosquitoes. So I'm just checking, make sure I'm not getting eaten by mosquitoes. So comment at the bottom what state you're from or country, and what kind of ski you rip around with. Babe, I did see your message. I literally trying to fix my ski and then driving an hour and a half to get where I'm jet skiing and drive an hour and a half back. So I'm not looking at messages or anything right now. I got home. Yeah, no, the whole day I've been like, I don't text and drive, and I'm pulling, man. Sorry. But it's crazy. Lake Geneva on the weekend, it's 35. And you guys will think the video is pretty cool. So when we're out there, some kid rides up and he goes, "Man, how fast you going that Yamaha?" I'm like, 35. I wouldn't tell the speed. Bait donated $1. Thanks, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't my internet. I can't have any control what's going on. Let's try G. But I know the stream won't be that long because I'm like really hungry. It's like almost 9 o'clock. I'm starving. Yeah, it shouldn't be laggy. It's over 100 megs, almost 200. Shouldn't be laggy. Should be oh man. Why is it not showing sound on this? Should be showing sound. People have to be hearing me. Is everybody hearing me? Usually my mic shows like a little sound. I'm making sure because usually there's this little sound bar and I'm not seeing nothing. People are saying it's laggy. It's almost 200 megs. I mean, what more fast internet do you need than that? And big old spiders climbing on the screen. Yeah, so the Yamaha is holding up real good. It's kind of cool. We had a race yesterday. I was in the SXR versus the GP. My dad was driving my GP, and then I couldn't make right-hand turns. It was so frustrating. This whole thing is just like you plan a whole trip out and you get here and it's like all falling apart because it's so silly and you can't even get the part. The part's not cheap. It's like I think it's like $120, and I gotta start finding the fastest way to get it after the live stream. The SXR can't even make a turn. But we had a pretty cool epic video riding with some subscribers. They all have Seadoos, 2020 RXPXs, and it's crazy. These guys I was riding with, they had a 2019 RXTX that sunk on the lake today, and then they had the 2020 RXPX. They said they just got the supercharger replaced because it exploded, and then they said that ski sunk too. So it's like anybody who doesn't believe what I gotta say about Seadoos, man. The owners don't lie when they tell what's going on, man. Skis just sunk just sitting in the water. Carbon seal. No, babe. No turbo XXR coming anytime soon. Things already wicked fast. You go fast full speed and you hit a wave and you're on your knees, you like flying and slap right down. It's crazy though. It does beat the GP 1800R off the line by a lot. SXR is pretty fast. I figured to do a live stream. I posted a video last night. I got another cool video that's gonna be up. I think on Monday. It's I was jet skiing the Yamaha GP 1800R with an elephant. Pretty wild. I have no clue what the 0-60 time was. I was basically making sure I could even turn. It got so bad, like I had to get the ski to turn right. I had to lean the ski as far over as I could to get it to steer to even get back to the boat ramp. It's terrible. And then we pulled off today the steering cable even got worse. So aggravating. I think it's been actually the steering cable has been an issue since I bought it. So That's what you get when you buy something used, I guess. I think it's been a little issue, and it's now gotten to where it's like the only way to fix it is you go on vacation, you don't have any of your tools. Like I brought some tools with me. Luckily, I had the right socket with it could pull to try to adjust the nozzle to the steering wheel, like to go straight in the SXR. I'm going straight. And the handlebars are like this just to get the thing to go straight. So basically, you have no turn to go right because you already have it locked. That's just to go straight. So I'm riding, I'll look down, and it's like I can just do is bank it to the left. It's pretty wild. At least I got to ride it. That's but I thought I was gonna have a little bit more fun with it. Idiot Pern says I just changed the steering cable on my SXR 800. Yeah, no, it's like it doesn't look that hard to pull out. It's just the whole thing is, I think you have to pull the pull system out. So that's where I was like, I'm not one to bring stuff to dealers, but I actually in a way I want a dealer mess with it because I think it's like the steering cable. If you slightly bend, it's because I have the shop manual. It says if you slightly bend it 8 degrees, the cable's shot. So I'd rather have a dealer mess around with that because if they wreck the cable, they're paying me another one. If the cable's like $120. We're gonna try tomorrow though. Me and my dad are gonna try bending it a little bit better. Maybe that works. It's like the only option until you get something coming. But um, it's in bad shape. I don't even think you can. Well, it looks straight right now because I didn't put the thing. I didn't even connect the steering cable back on. Left it off. Yeah, it's super frustrating. Super frustrating. It's like, well, it's just such a little fix too. It's not like a huge deal. It's just you'd figure right now. Well, somebody told me too. Even Yamaha parts are hard to get. So it's like super aggravating. Yeah, he said, idiot said he had to pull it through solid work. Had it to have the wife help, but it make me seal up the pump and change the impeller. Why not while getting it there? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. It's like I probably have to pull the pull off, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this is the time just to put an aftermarket pull on the ski if I'm already have to yank the thing off. But the problem is, you do all the research on all the aftermarket pulls on these, they they don't all fit correctly. So that's kind of where I'm like, I don't really want to do it. I read in the description they're saying all this cutting you have to do, and I'm just like, man, is it worth it? That's why I'm excited about the new Superjet, where it already has an adjustable pull. I mean, you just have to change the handlebars. And then, yeah, exactly. $1,200 later, too. They're super expensive. I like the stock pull. I think it looks nice. I got if you haven't seen some of the photos, I got the Jet Tribe cover for this thing. Awesome. It has like brackets down in 4 places, set up really good. And yeah, I just had to buy spark plugs for this thing too, being down here, and then find out that you can't even ride the ski. It's super aggravating. And there's hardly any shops that could work on this, and some that could, but I just don't have the part. That's what sucks, is when you don't have all your tools and you want to get something done. I drove all the way up here. I want to like do some SXR content. Badass, any new merch? There's some new stuff coming out. Gotta wait till I get back to get it. No twin turbo hats. No twin turbo hats. You can't put a twin turbo on a 4-cylinder. That doesn't make any sense. There's not enough room. The thing would overheat. It would not be a smart idea. I already know enough that anybody who rides one of those ones Anybody who rides the SXR knows how fast that thing is stock. It's already scary. Scary stock. I know I'm going to be running, probably when I get back, I'm going to run the Map Tuner X on the SXR because they got a 93 octane tune with Revo Racing is probably what I'm going to be doing. For those poles you put in those stand-ups, man, they're not cheap. It's like they're so expensive. And even I was looking up on the parts, the stock pole costs like $700 alone with just the stock pole. It's crazy. You can actually buy online, buy the hole for the ski stand-up for like $3,000 already painted, which is a pretty good deal when you think about it. Shane asked, "What's the fastest stock jet ski you've ever had?" The problem is all of them kind of go the same speed stocks. So I wouldn't say one stock is faster than the other. They're all governed at the same speed. Yeah, it's crazy here. Like where I'm at, it's an hour behind where I'm at. So like back in South Carolina, it'd be 10 o'clock. This is almost 9 o'clock, and yeah, it's totally crazy with all the whole time zone difference. It's crazy here too. It's like it is pretty. It's dark, but it's pretty light out because there's so much like I don't know if the live stream can't show, but there's tons of light pollution here. Because I'm like basically like less than an hour away from Chicago. But I'm planning to go back to Lake Geneva tomorrow. That's told these subscribers I'd head up there sometime tomorrow. But it's a far drive. It takes like an hour and 20 minutes from my parents' house to get all the way up there. Foxcatcher said, "Let's ride the Illinois River tomorrow in Ottawa Heritage Harbor." I don't know, man. I just really feel in the Wisconsin stuff. I've seen a couple of rivers. It's just too many people out. Like it was crazy when I got to the boat ramp at Lake Geneva. There was only like four in Fontana. There was only like four boats out there at the boat ramp. It was like nobody was there. But the police were out. That's what's crazy. Me and these guys on this RXPX were like ripping around, and the police were there, and it's like a speed limit 35, which is like that is not even moving. And the cops pulled over somebody else behind us. You gonna need a boat? I don't know, man. I don't think I need a boat at all. I think this. Well, no, I don't want to spoil it. There's this one type of boat that I want to buy, but I don't even want to tell people what it is. I'll wait till I actually purchase it one day. There were these boats when I was heading back. We were riding yesterday at Silver Lake, Wisconsin, and we passed through Chain of Lakes. And there were these people who had these like race boats that had the big blowers in them, like the old muscle cars, the big blowers on the top, and the boats were really low profile. It was pretty crazy. They must have been doing some type of race out there. Those look pretty cool. I'd like to get one of those. I don't even know what you'd call them. Yeah, idiots. I got a side loading direct to hitch easy jet ski hauler, and I'm loving it. Anyone else have try one? I messaged them. I want to get one. I know they got one that can fit the 4-stroke, like the Superjet SXR 1500. I did send them a message because I'm thinking with the dual trailer, it'd be awesome having it extended and have the Superjet where I could haul all three. Yeah, it's just been like, well, I was planning on doing it. If I stay here longer, I was planning to shoot a video at Triton Trailers, go up there. They're like 2.5 hours away from where I'm at. I haven't messaged them yet because I didn't know how long I was going to be here. I thought I was going to leave in the next couple of days, and then kind of the whole trip was like really practicing what these Riva Racing sponsons that you can't do back home because of the current and stuff in the water will eat you. And so I was a little disappointed, like everything through. But if I can get it and there's a tracking number and I know it comes early in the week, I'll probably might stay a couple days longer. I got my laptop with. I can edit most of the videos off of this laptop. I prefer my big computer, but worst comes to worst, I can do stuff on this. And the hitch hauler looks really cool. There's one you could fit 2 stand-ups on the back and pull a trailer, but it's only for like class 5s, hitch receivers. But I think this stuff looks pretty cool. Hey, you can see the whole like setup of like, it's amazing that this thing's even fitting on this. I wish I could move the bunks a little bit more, but they're stuck on. I can't adjust the one side. I need to get more pieces to replace. Joe asked, "Did you sell the RXP?" Man, you were late to the party, man. I sold that like almost a month and a half ago, man. Long time ago it sold. It is long gone. You're late, Joe. You're late to the party, man. There's plenty of videos showing that that thing has been gone a long time ago. Oh man, I'm feeling bugs behind my feet. Feeling bugs behind my feet. Margo said Beowulf 2021 cross country trip. That's what the plan. If the whole coronavirus didn't happen, that's what I wanted to do for 2020. So definitely, yeah, I gotta pay for that steering cable. It's like, give it to me. Who can get it? I tried every lead I had, and it could not get the steering cable. I'm like, I knew no dealer around here was gonna have it. Eddie said RXTX hi from Vancouver, Canada. What's going on, man? Yeah, it's crazy. They're having, I think, was it September 11th? Seadoo's announcing stuff, which I think is a wrong day in the United States. Day of sadness to be announcing a new ski. And then the funniest thing I had to laugh about is uh, their whole promo of like little trailer is like the underwater and you see fish and it's like, are they just showing that they're already pre-telling people you're going to be sinking before you buy it? Be like, be prepared, you're going to be sinking. I thought it was so funny when I saw that. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you're trying to be like riding above water, not underwater. Like, you're going to sink, bring your, my dad, somebody I was telling my dad about, my dad's like, yeah, they should tell people to pack a pair of goggles. All jokes aside, there's some people who do really bad marketing stuff. Yeah, I took some pretty cool photos. The thumbnail was done today. But then I got some pretty cool photos. I didn't take any yesterday. We got like, oh, no, we don't want to delete the photo. This is a cool one. I haven't edited it yet. Get the Cowie in the background, the whole getup, and got the new graphics on it. Oh, awesome day. Yeah, GP's the way to go. Battery can be different. We don't have to ride the same skis. Buy what makes you happy. That's the biggest thing. I got this thing already for the cross country. Got the Thule carrier on the top. Probably just like get one of those, like get an RV where you got the cargo thing trailer in the back. Get a side by side, and you can just pull up and sleep anywhere you want on the road. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not a PC man. I got a Mac Pro tower, and that computer brand new was like what is it, like $14,000? Not a cheap computer. Sam says I have a 2020 FX SVHO with a issue with a visibility spout, low outline, but still comes out like a slow stream of water versus a fountain spray. I check the connection underneath. You can easily see that. It's probably like the first thing I look at. Check the hoses. Check your hoses in your hull. I'm a Mac person when it comes to computers. I mean, my old Mac book, but this one is a pretty good computer. Oh, I'm feeling those bugs biting me. Feeling itchy. Yeah, I haven't seen the last live stream. That was pretty cool. It had dogs in it. Ragna, she got her ears cropped. Turned out really good. Oh, man, the time zone's like totally screwing me up. My MacBook, I bought it used, and I didn't pay that much. It's a 2012. Not everything you have to buy new. Yeah, I got it used, and I've had it for a while. I used to have the original, the last generation MacBook Tower, and then that I got back in the early 2000s, and then I got outdone. I don't know. I like how Macs work. I don't like PCs. I got on my MacBook Power or Mac Tower. I have parallels, so you can basically run any type of like PC software through there and it changes stuff. That's how I do all this stuff too with the Map Tuner X, downloading everything on there because you can't do it on a PC base or on a Mac base. Yeah, it'd be cool riding Arizona, riding out to Lake Havasu would be kind of cool. To be time consuming, I can tell you that, man. It took 16 hours just to get up here. Oh, super beat. It's been a fun trip so far. It's been cool. I let my dad rip around my GP a little bit and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And the best thing is he was out riding with me. So when I having issues with the Kawasaki, I'm like, pull over. the Yamaha. But it's crazy. They're all speed limits around here. It's nothing like back home where there's no speed limit. This won't be a long one though, because I'm hungry and tired. Yeah, send me pictures of you going right now on Sunday. That'd be cool to see. I don't. It's hard to do any type of drive food when you're pulling this trailer. Crazy is this trailer. The Elites are wider than the regular Triton LT trailers by like a lot. I forgot how many inches. Like 10 inches wider all around and stuff. Way bigger. Joe ass. This is off topic, but you'd like to hear your opinion on the Cybertruck. I think it looks cool, but I just think there's a lot of new stuff, man. It's can't see it till it happens. Same with the Ford Bronco. I think the Ford Bronco looks pretty cool. I don't know. I just think a lot of vehicles nowadays are just so overpriced. It's like ridiculous. I think the used car market, like I've seen some cars that are like newer and they got like tons of miles, and they're trying to sell them like almost exactly like a grand less than new. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the TRX, that thing is just like that's just overpriced. I thought the Raptor was overpriced because originally before back in 2017 when I bought my Jeep SRT, I was wanting to buy a Raptor, and they were selling them like I think it was $10,000 or $12,000 over sticker, and like I would never play games like that. That's like crazy. Not happening. I was kind of looking at like they got that Toyota 4Runner, the TRD Pro. That looks pretty cool. Because again, they're hard to find. There's like only one new in 150-mile radius to the Chicagoland area, which is crazy. And there's like one in 150-mile radius from where I live. It's kind of like super rare. I don't think TRX is the best truck. I personally, in my opinion, I do not think the Hellcat engine is a dependable engine, especially for putting tons of miles on it. That's why I was glad I leased my Hellcat and I wasn't stuck owning it. That engine, the 6.2 liter, is like not a long-term ownership engine. Rams known to have really not dependable trucks. And bait, you're wrong. The TRX is running the Hellcat engine in it. 6.2 liter supercharged, brother. They detune the power on it. It doesn't have to. The horsepower doesn't mean anything. They're gonna change power levels and stuff like that. Like the Trackhawk, they had it like they rushed building those, and those they have like huge transfer case issues. Even stock, I see all the stuff people post, and it looks a cool idea until you start having all the issues. It's like the Durango Hellcat. They're only making them 1 year. Actually, there's a Durango right there. Is my dad's. Oh, you can't even see it. My dad drives a Durango SRT 2018. It's right there, but it is into the darkness. It's like it's it'd be right there, but like you can barely. It's basically right there. But it's crazy. I was looking closer at his Durango SRT, and I never realized there he has like mine. It was really hard to find to do rails for the cargo carrier in the top, and then he actually has rails. You hook up something and it pops up. I never even noticed it was there. Yeah, the C8 Corvette looks pretty cool, but they're hard to find. I think. That's a good question, Sam asked. Are you gonna buy the extended warranty when you buy your skis from Yamaha? Nah, I gotta wait. That's all those extended warranties are just all gimmicks. Like even when I bought extended warranty on my Jeep SRT, and there was a couple of things I wanted to be covered under the extended warranty, I paid totally extra, and it never even came out to it. It was like a whole waste of money gimmick thing. Yeah, I had a C6Z06. That thing was a monster. When I sold it, I sold the vice president of Kellogg's. He was from Michigan. It's back when I lived in Illinois. Oh, it's crazy though. I get bad gas when I pull with this trailer because I got that carrier on the top. I'm like averaging like from like 12 to like 20 something miles a gallon all around. I've spent probably like since I've been up here, like no joke, probably like $700 in fuel. It's like unbelievable. And then gas here in Illinois is like way overpriced. It's like I put 20 gallons in and it costs us $70. Uh, and it's like almost $4 a gallon. And I think back home it's like premiums like 280, 275, like nothing like this where it's like almost $4 a gallon here. It's like unbelievable. Yeah, Illinois, man, they don't got good deals in gas. Fuel is expensive. The lighting worked pretty good. There's like my parents have an exterior light. That's why I base this. I'm like the lighting. If I get in certain angles, like it gets pretty good. You get closer, it gets a little darker. Your bang, it's a little bit lighter. When you put your hands out, look at this. I can like be like stealth out, but like, where did he go? I'm back. We'd be like, oh, you can't do it with a shark. You can barely see it. It's like a nighttime shark. Bum bum, bum bum. Ba-da-dun, dun, 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 dun. But it's crazy when we went to Silver Lake yesterday. That boat ramp is like the worst, and it's worse. Like you can barely get one ski on. My dad had to go right off. Then you get the wait to the trail and get the one ski on and get the other one. You can't. There's no room to sit there and wait. Yeah, I get these like cool hair ties and stuff. Brought them with because it was like after riding, it was so windy. I didn't have my hand with. I just like had it on my wrist, put it up, and haven't taken it down. All right, let's get a couple questions, jet ski related, and I'm gonna head out. We're at 40 minutes on. I'm hungry. No, he didn't come along on the trip. Just me. Guys should check out. Uh, I got this Impact dog crates. Check them out. They're like crazy expensive. They're like over $1,000 new. And I got one. Uh, I got one of these used before I moved or came down here. Came up here. I got one of them used. Got a deal on it, and then I need a bigger one for Ragna. And then like when I was somewhere in Indiana, I was looking at Facebook Marketplace, timed it out, and like the guy met me right when I was coming through there and picked up the other one. Marco, has favorite lake in Wisconsin, I have to say right now is Lake Geneva. It's a lot of fun. Crystal clear water, awesome place. You don't have to use any, their docks super high. You just beach it right next to the boat ramp. And it's been pretty fun. I wouldn't have to say, I don't, the Silver Lake wasn't, it's a cool lake with a stand up, but it's definitely not cool with uh, the sit down jet ski. It's just too small. It's crazy. The waves out too, what we are all ripping at today is just like you feel it's the closest being here in the Midwest where you're open ocean, and it was a lot of fun. Definitely be exciting when you hit the edit button on there and edit these videos from this trip. It's definitely been a fun trip, no matter what. I've been filming a lot of stuff, so it's crazy because yesterday I was filming the video with the stand up, and literally stopped, had all these issues working, and it didn't cut filming, still a camera going, and jump right on to the next ski and woo-hoo, just get it done. Sam asked, "What's your recommendation for the best fenders to use and the ski doesn't get scratched?" Awesome thing, and the best way, and I'll type it up. Um, Sam, you can find those on my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/I am Beowulf. Got a bunch of different fenders on there that I use that are awesome. They'll help from not having your fenders getting scratched. Uh, to Marco, you can't flip the Kawasaki SXR. The thing's like super long and super heavy. Bait said he's out of here. Need food and need sleep. Good night, all. Thanks to the 199 super chat, brother. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping before I leave, we get to figure out this whole steering cable figured out and get back on the water with this stand up. Mitchell asked, "How think about getting the work racing exhaust? How do you like yours?" Man, it sounds so cool. Sounds really good. Watch the video how I installed it. There's a few things you got to modify to get it on there just right. And there's no creeper behind me. I'm not scared of nothing, man. I mean, get knocked out. Uppercut. I'm in a good neighborhood. I don't have to worry about nothing. Yeah, but that work racing exhaust, man, I like it a lot. Plus, too, I haven't done a video showing it. I got the PWC Doctor drain plugs on. Both skis working out awesome. Real happy with those custom ones too. I'll have to do. I'm just waiting to do a whole video about that. That's part of the videos I was filming, showing those. I got these custom ones, custom anodized through PWC Doctor. It looks really cool. Red, white, and blue. Exhaust, man, it's worth doing. It sounds really good. opens it up. You can actually hear some stuff with the exhaust. We're hitting 45 minutes. It's time for me to get out of here. So I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. If you're riding, be safe out there. I'll probably be doing a little live stream on Monday or Tuesday. So stay tuned. And either I'm going to have a new video uploaded on Monday or Tuesday, or I'm doing a live stream. I'm not going to do anything over the weekend. So thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Check out the I Am Beowulf merch at IamBeowulf.com. Man, I got the tank top on right now. And check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. Be driven to win. Remember every day's Earth Day. Be super safe out there because, man, I tell you, stuff is getting crazy in the United States. No joke. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.